Buongiorno. So I had such a wonderful amount of sleep last night, and it is apparent that I will be not getting that much sleep tonight. So for those of you that see this video and are hoping for the good old gospel, I can't even say my own name. That's pathetic. Gospel Bearer Friday night chat. It will not be happening this Friday, as in this night. There may be a short surprise stream, just not a group stream on my channel. Now, the other guys, they may organize something on their own. But on my, I will have maybe a short surprise video, but that's it. Far out, man. Far out. Totally far out. So I was fascinated. Welcome, Thumb. All I see is a thumbs up. I was fascinated to learn that 95% of the atmosphere in Mars is carbon dioxide. It's like just the fact that there's an atmosphere anywhere else, just that alone is fascinating. So there's always been this talk and hypothesizing around the idea of other planets that are habitable, other galaxies that have potential life, number one. So a lot of people wonder what those are in relation to God, in relation to Jesus. Has Jesus visited more than one planet? Has Jesus died for more than one form of God's creation? That's a massive trailer. That's ridiculous. Has Jesus died for more than one? And how weird, 2 trailers in a row. See a massive RV carrying a massive trailer, and then I see another massive RV carrying another massive trailer. Would you look at that? Just look at it. I'm looking at it. It looks like a race car driver or something. I don't know. Just sometimes that's what you got to do is you just look at it. That's what I like to do. When I see stuff like that, I just look at it. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Look at that. But think about that. When I think about the possibility of Jesus going to other planets and possibly even dying for the sins of other people that would be aliens to us, I just say, would you look at that? Just look at it. Just look at that. Just look at it. I don't know. It is interesting. One thing's for sure. I still believe that there is one God and not just the God of earth, right? I still believe that there's one God, God of all creation. And if that was possible, that it would be the same God interacting with all of the potential life forms on all the planets. And they could possibly be in all different kinds of forms. I mean, he's the creator. And to be created in his image could mean a lot of different things. It could. It's a fascinating thought. But yeah, I was listening to some Mars stuff, and I think they're out of their mind mostly, but supposedly 95% carbon dioxide and like way thinner atmosphere supposedly than Earth. But I was listening to this little documentary, Dill, about Mars, and all these scientists were blabbing on about their Gamoran interest and stuff, and just thinking terrible thoughts, truly. Primarily equating bacterial life to that of human life, equal value, because they're Gamorans. That's what that's all about. But there was this one dude, just this one guy. He's like, no, if there's bacteria there, we're humans. So the thought that it would be, they have more right to that planet than us is ludicrous. The fact, he said that the nature of their survival versus our survival, and that they deserve more survival than us, was ludicrous. Like if it came down between the two. And that's a dude that may just believe in survival of the fittest, but at least he's being logically consistent in that way. The other dude is trying to be logically consistent because he thinks life is fascinating no matter what form it's in. However, the flaw in that is, mathematically speaking, if something has, 100 chains of DNA, I don't know the specific terminology, but like, let's say the strand of DNA was 100 whatever chains long versus 10,000 chains long versus 10 trillion to the 100 chains long, something, I don't know, just something. Why would you equivocate the 100 chain creature versus the 10 trillion to the 100 chain? I get that I could just go like 10 to the, what is trillion? Is that 12? 15? So I could just go 10 to the 115. But anyway, you get the point. How would a 10 to the 10 be not 10 to the 10, 10 to the 2? 10 to the 2? Yeah, 10 squared. Yeah. How would a 10 to the 2 compete with a 10 to the 115 or 10 to the 100 in value? Just from the pure naturalistic point of view, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But the one dude on this Mars documentary was like, oh no, if it's between us and them, I mean, it's a fight to the death. And those bacteria, they can try. I mean, he didn't say all this, but I'm taking it to the logical conclusion. Fight to the death between us and the bacteria of another planet. And they can try. You know how bacteria are. They're sneaky. Very sneaky. There's a lot of sneaky things on this planet. Bacteria, definitely one of them. You want to know who's not scared? Whoa. How? Okay. I was pretty sure I was connected to an alien Wi-Fi source. But no, it's all good. I'm connected to my phone. It's fine. Everything is fine. Ha! So, do you get it? All right, so some of you came a little late to the party. I was talking about the hypothetical possibility of Jesus visiting other planets. But in as much as that could be possible, it's also possible via, if you've read Into the Silent Planet and Paralandra from C.S. Lewis, and if you haven't, I highly recommend both of those. And if you're a super nerd, like you're a supreme nerd, go ahead and read That Hideous Strength too. But if you're not a nerd and you just like good literature and you're not extremely nerdy, then just read the first two books. That Hideous Strength is so esoteric and baffling for simpletons like myself with a mere 147 IQ. I think you need X-ray vision philosophically and mentally. The metaphor of X-ray vision in order to understand what is going on in That Hideous Strength. Or just not be autistic. That's possible as well. That's probably the most likely reason I was having difficulty understanding what in the world was going on. I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. It's like C.S. Lewis. I've read almost all of your other stuff. And I felt the same way about Till We Have Faces. I was like, nah, bro, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is too much for me. So anyway, Out of the Silent Planet, excellent. That Hideous, not That Hideous, Paralandra, also excellent. I think, spoiler alert, it doesn't matter, it's a really old book. But the spoiler alert would be that Out of the Silent Planet is about Thulkandra, I think. I think it's Thulkandra. Either that might be the name for Earth, though. Anyway, one's about Mars. I'm pretty sure that's the first one, Out of the Silent Planet. And then the other one's about Venus, even though it's I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Paralandra is about Venus. Again, I could be wrong. It's been a few years, like a decade, since I've read it. Something like that. It's all good. So yeah. So they were discussing the immorality of blowing up the atomic thermonuclear warhead or something, or a hydrogen bomb or something or other on the ice caps on Mars to warm it up real fast. Did I say light that cracker up? Light that thing up. Just supernova. That's what I say. It's an empty planet, and if there are aliens there, then get out of the way. Well, that's so Earth-no-centric of you. That's so Earth-no-centric. And to that, you know what I say? Hey, congratulations on your vocabulary creativity. Vocabularity. How about that? Did I have a good day? Yeah, it was pretty good. I was twice as productive with about twice the amount of sleep equals yawn. I yawn all the time, but the water is like super brown. It's all churned up or something. It's all churned up. Churn is. What if that was a dude's first name? Hey, Churn, get over here. Got something to share with you. Now, what is it? I like to share everything. It's part of my name, bro. Yeah, sure, whatever. Churn. What would that dude's last name need to be for that to be an epically complete? It's very windy. He's trying to stay on the road. It's like it's sneaky windy, though. Maybe the theme of this video is all about the sneakiness in this world. Very sneaky things in this world. Churn. How about Apex? It's kind of churn Apex. Whoa. Whoa. That's some kind of name you got there. Serious? Yeah. Tell you what. Get out of my way. You're about to get mixed up into something. Oh, is that like a pun about your name? Mixed up? Yeah. Got a problem with it? You want to tumble? Is that another pun? Yeah. Sure, because I'm about to flip you over. Hey, you're good with the puns, man. How many do you have? Really? I don't know. No, man. You get me twisted. There you go with it. That's a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, well, stretching, that's not much into stretching. But folding, I'm all about some folding. You like puns, dude. He's a pun master. Well, his name is Churn Apex. Yeah, he's a pun master. Why wouldn't he be? And why aren't you going 70 miles an hour? You horrible person. That's what they're saying as they speed by me 20. See, I'm going 60 and they're going 20 miles an hour faster. They're still speeding by 10. Listen, I'm just driving, yo. I'm just driving. It's all good. It's chill. Relax. Everybody just needs to relax. Gosh, these people are taking things way too seriously. I mean, 5 minutes? 5 minutes? Do you understand that there's like an exponential difference in fuel usage, in survivability? We're talking about each mile you increase your speed is more than 1% more likely to result in death. More than 1%. So, for instance, if you hit a wall at 250 miles an hour, the percentage is probably in excess of 100%. Just in case you weren't dead, you die more than once. That's how dead you'll be crashing at 250 head on, right? There's a lot of factors. I get it. Are you being, there's a lot of factors, but I'm talking about 250 to 0 instantaneously, you're dead. Just insta dead. Now, what about 200? 99%? Maybe it's like the speed of light, where you approach 100, but you never actually get there. These people are driving like Gamorreans. Like, I would not be, I know I see a Florida tag and some other universe tag, and well, that's Florida. I don't know what that one was. It's from a different planet, obviously. But I'm pretty sure they're from Gamora. Maybe they aren't. Maybe they're a nice, sweet old lady, and they just like to drive really fast above the speed limit. Again, I'm going exactly 70 miles an hour. All these people that you see passing me at 5 over, 10 over, they're going over the speed limit, obviously. Now, I just saw the speed limit sign back down to 60. This road is stupid annoying. Well, let's go to 60. Let's go to 70. Let's go to 60. Let's go back up to 70. Let's go back down to 60. What's the purpose? Oh, well, it has to do with exiting system, and it's in order to, there's going to be a lot of merging coming up. So in order to prepare for the merging and better safety, we reduce the speed. Okay, fine. But what was the point for the speed limit to be 70 miles an hour for literally 1.5 miles? Give or take a quarter mile, but pretty much 1.5. What was the point of that? Do you know you talk about a lot of the same stuff every day? Yeah, well, what do you talk about, huh? What do you talk about? Come at me, bro. Kind of a broken record, just saying. Fine. What do you want me to talk about? Huh? You want me to talk about airplanes? Those are weird. Do you think that we as humans will ever live on another planet? And by live, I mean literally die. Like, go there, and I don't care if it's 2 weeks, 2 years, or 20 years, or 70 years, but you went there and you lived and you died. You died there. That's what I mean. Not you died because it was an accident, but you just died there because it just is what it is. You die. It just is what it is. What do you think? And will it be Mars, or will it be something else that we try to live on besides Earth? Okay, and it is fascinating that you've got people living, they're not living their whole life out, though. They come back to Earth, the space station. So they're not living there forever. I want to see a place where we're living perpetually. Gotta imagine. It'll be interesting when you have, people being born on another planet. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting. So, what do you think? What do you think? And are there actually other planets with other creatures that God has made on them? And is the Earth a donut? Because a dude named Woodward TV has been making videos for, I don't know, 117 years, or like 5 or 6 or 9 or something. I don't know. A certain number of years. An undisclosed number of years. Woodward TV. So epically conspiratorial. No, he does a pretty good job. He did one on the breatharians I might have talked about a while back. Woodward TV. Pretty cool guy, I guess. I've never met him. Never met the dude. Can't vouch personally. JR's paint body. We paint your body whatever color you want. JR's body and paint and body. We paint your body whatever you want. I don't know. Is that not what they do? Did I miss the point? Me and 3. What a nice license plate. Me and 3. Why are you being sarcastic? Don't you have 3 kids? Whoa! Domestic what? What was that? It said sheriff and then it said domestic something. And I missed the other word. Shame. Oh, the shame. I think that here's my thoughts on what they think about Mars. I think that we don't know very much about how atmosphere works and gravity and all that stuff. and the things they keep saying. Are just the best guesses they can come up with. I think they're really incomplete. Still at 4. Holding strong. It's all good. Guys. I've got to develop a better routine here. And once upon a time, I had like 17 people watching. That doesn't happen very much anymore. And I think I know why. First of all, people like a good topic. First of all. I noticed this. Owen did a stream today, and it seemed to peak at about 2,800. And what does it say? What does it say? Domestic. All I can see is the S. Domestic. Security. Domestic security. What does that mean? So Owen did a stream today, and he had about 27 to 2,800 people peak, where he has had like 6,500. Even in the middle of the day, he's been at 4,500. So what does it mean? What does it mean? I think that there are so many people that just respond only to clickbait, which is really weird and sad. How's that sad? It's sad. Just is. Blue hair. It's all kinds of people always coloring their hair. Like my wife. My wife colors her hair. She's probably watching right now. Hey, I could be reading this. Matthew, welcome. Brown water means the storms are coming. Yeah, I bet it does. We got cold as ice, and we have Larry King, who started his TV show the night I was born. And he's super, super old. But this is not the same Larry King. This is a different Larry. And we have Matthew Blackman, who is not a Blackman. It's just his name. I don't know. Maybe you are. How come nobody has the last name Whiteman? Whitman? Is that what Whitman is? I've never seen Whiteman. Just saying. I have seen Whitman, obviously. Walt. Good old Walt. My buddy Walt, who likes to drink malt. Chocolate malt and malt liquor and other malt. I don't know. Malted. I don't know. Malty guy. Malty Walt. That's what they always call him. That's actually really good. I like that's a funny way to do fake history. Good old Malty Walt, you know, it's what we always called him. I've thought of so many fun ideas to do like a TV show, which is apparently all I'm thinking about today, because I did do As the Beard Groweth. Put that patchouli in your hair, bro. Don't forget the patchouli. But I had a TV show idea, like Candid Camera, where people would literally just pretend to be time travelers over and over again. Like, oh yeah, good old Walt. Yeah, we used to call him Malty Walt. That guy, he couldn't put the bottle down to save his life. I didn't think Walt Whitman was an alcoholic. Well, you know, he was a good writer, obviously, but, you know, just in his free time, it's just, I've said too much. You're a bad actor. Did you know that? I'm a bad actor. Yeah, that's it. I'm not a time traveler. I'm a bad actor. You're both. You're not a time traveler. I don't know. I just confused myself. Oh boy. I don't know though. Like the What Would You Do show with John Quinones, who's the fifth generation American, and he to make fun of people that tell him to go back to his motherland. He's like, bro, I'm here longer than you. What's wrong with you? It was a really funny. I really like that story. I really appreciate when people can be concerned. Yeah, I like it. People can be corrected in brutally paradigm shifting kind of ways, right? You said paradigm, unsubscribe. That's probably where my unsubscriptions have come from. Some of the words I've chosen to use. They're like, I can't handle this word. Yeah. It's possible. It's possible. All right, get to the good stuff. Get towards the end of your ride, man. It's time to ramp it up. Just do the good stuff, man. Just do the good stuff. I know you had something in there for us. Well, sometimes. That's why don't rely on me to solve your life. Whoa, bro. Whoa. It's rude. It's just rude. All right. So I'll share this idea with you. It was an interesting idea. Oh, by the way, whoever it was, and I still have your email, obviously, but there was somebody that emailed me and said, I'm a mechanic. Tell me what your code is, and I'll help you out. I was like, dude, you're awesome. Thank you. And then the next day, my check engine light was gone. So she's a cheater. I can't do anything about it. One day she's here, one day she's gone. What do you do? I don't know. I don't have enough time to just drop down. Then I'm going to have to assume that it's not that important. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So here's my idea, though. He said that, and I was like, totally got an idea. It's an idea, and it could be a big one. And I'm going to lose everything by telling you guys, because I know one of you is going to take it and run with it and make millions of dollars, and I'm just going to be left by the wayside, unacknowledged and unappreciated for my brilliant, amazing idea. So you know what a mobile mechanic is, but what about, and this probably already exists, so it's not really that fantastic, but I thought of it apart from knowing whether or not it even exists. How about that for something? Virtual reality mechanic where you Skype or something, the equivalency of, and you're like, listen, these are the tools you're going to need for this job. I have the tools. And with your help, I'm going to do this. How much do you charge an hour? Bro, I'm sitting on my couch with a couple of books and a computer. I'm going to only charge you $35 an hour. An actual mechanic is going to charge you $90. But I'm literally sitting on my couch. I'm really smart, and I don't have to lift my finger except to flip through these books and possibly look up some manuals online for extra schematics. $35 an hour. It's fair. You get what you want for way less. Yeah, you have to do some work, but I'm making it easy on you, telling you exactly what you need to do, which saves you time. Time is money. And that's that. Well, so I mentioned that idea to my wife, who is an excellent sounding board. She goes, yeah, but what about holding the camera while you do this work so that the person can see? It's like, well, it's going to take a really good mechanic that can almost do it blindfolded. And I know those guys exist. But yeah, it's got some difficulties. And I was thinking, okay, well, there's such a thing as a tripod, or there's different types of mounts, magnetic mounts, sticky mounts, and tripod mounts that you could hold the phone with, and you just shift it around. You take breaks, and yeah, here's the tools you're going to need. You already have your parts. It's like virtual auto mechanic consulting, where you do all the work, they do all the intel and the instructions. They walk you through it, and then you learn, and you're good to go. It would possibly be such an interrupter to the market of vehicle repair. Now, I think that the market's going to be small. There's always going to be people that don't want to touch a wrench or a socket wrench or whatever. There's always going to be those people. I get it, but there's going to be some people that'd be like, listen, I'm brave. I can do something. Especially like, hey, bro, you think about how easy it would be to walk somebody through step by step an oil change? Are you kidding me? Forget about it. Now, rebuilding a transmission that's like a 20-hour job, or I don't know, a 12-hour job or whatever. Yeah, that's different. You'd have to break that down into sessions, and that's a lot, obviously. But is it doable? Yeah, I think it is. And I think that is possibly $1 million idea, million plus. Maybe only 20 grand, but probably $1 million. You might only make $20,000 in the span of an entire lifetime of trying to make that work, but probably more than $1 million, more than likely. Extreme high likelihood. Sell everything and pursue that as a career. I am not your financial advisor or your daddy. Don't do what I say. But it is an excellent idea, and you should do it right now. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. But it could be $1 million idea, legitimately. $1 million. Well, why don't you do it there, Gospel Bearer? Because you always talking about your shekels and stuff. Well, you know why? Because I am not an expert in the arts of mechanics. That's why. So I'm home now, and you guys said nothing to me about my fantastic $1 million idea, because I know what you're doing. You're just sitting back going, I'm taking notes. I'm going to make millions. I'm going to make my millions. I'm going to make my millions. Making my millions. That's all that's happening. You're just taking the idea, and you're like, I can kick this guy to the curb now. He gave me the $1 million idea. That's all I needed. Check you later. I'm out of here. Cash me outside. It's okay. I can live with the silence. I get it. Your silence tells me, no. We reject thy words. You have entertained us not, and saddened us much. You have much sadness, very much great sad. Very windy. Clouds are dark. The sky is vast. All right. Read y'all's Bibles. This was a silly episode brought to you from far out, man. Put patchouli oil in your beard and have fun. But read your Bible before and after the patchouli oil. Definitely want to do that before and after patchouli. All right? Well, I'll see you later. Sometime. Arrivederci.